even Hedron and Icosa on PulseChain have performed tremendously well. Here's Hedron. It's broken out of a descending broadening wedge, and it's going higher. And then Icosa is broken out of a downtrend. PHEX is leading this whole entire move. It's potentially, it could even break out of this channel, which would be incredibly bullish. If you measure it in Pulse, I'm sure it's just looking tremendous. Yeah, so here we are against Pulse. PHEX against Pulse, just looking tremendous, right? It's really showing where the market thinks value is at. So yeah,
has the market chosen HEX
for PHEX, and then EHEX.
The market has chosen HEX. Are you calling it?
Yes, the market has chosen HEX. Even EHEX looks. Oh, 100%. Yeah, I mean that was never gonna be a surprise. You know that HEX was gonna be. You know, everyone that's in PulseChain is a hexagon. Like there's those that sec for PulseX that, you know, maybe weren't as tied to HEX, but the PulseChain sacrifice set was hexagons, man, through and through. Nobody else gave a shit about Richard Hart stuff. It was only the hexagons, the diehards. So they're just taking the opportunity, man, to get a bunch of the supply because they know that they can get consistent, relatively risk-free yield in HEX. Then you don't have to worry about any of the farming. You don't have to worry about anything. And so do I see a world where HEX is the store of value for this DeFi ecosystem and then everything else takes a backseat? I do. I mean, I think I've been pretty clear about that since the beginning.
Very cool, man. Very interesting.
Oh, by the way, we do want to see EHEX blow up, by the way. We do. Because with that I haven't looked at this chart. We'll just look at that quick together, which was the EHEX chart against Ethereum, to see how bad it looks. Like if we want to shove it in the face of all of cryptocurrency, you want the HEX ETH chart to look really good. Let's see. So yeah, it looks right now it's at this Bitcoin. Right now it's broken. So yeah, we're not doing this, guys, yet. But it's not out of the running. So this is like redistribution of all of those funds into PulseX Inc., other things, other sacrifices. All this has been, 700 plus days of taking a valuable thing and using it, trading it, and using it to get positions in all these new things. So once this phase is finally done and over, I expect that this will recover and it'll look good against Ethereum, but we're just not at that point yet.